According to a survey by Citizens Advice Bureau, £5.6 billion in rent is taken on homes that don't meet legal standards each year in the UK. In the last 8 years, 2,006 landlords have been convicted nationally, with average fines handed down standing at £1,500. That's according to a Times report. What's the responsibility of a landlord to the tenant?
It needs to be a property that is safe, warm and dry. Need a tenancy agreement, so that's a binding contract between both the tenant and the landlord. Put the deposit in a deposit scheme, but essentially it is so to provide a home that will keep the tenant safe.
Okay, let's expand on that. When you say safe, what sort of things are we talking about?
Basically free from hazards that would cause harm to the health of the occupant and their visitors. So, you know, free from damp, it should have whole house heating in it, so any property that hasn't got heating in it shouldn't really be let out now. So basically something that, you know, you'd want to live in, basically.
Sort of things we take for granted really in our own home.
Absolutely, yes, yeah.
And what about the reverse then? What's the responsibility of the tenant?
Well, the tenant also has responsibilities in any contractual relationship, has to look after the property so that at the end of the tenancy, when they've decided to move out, the landlord should be able to take that property back, minus wear and tear, in a good condition.
In terms of landlords that don't uphold their end of the deal, I mean, how prevalent is that? Do you see a lot of that?
Well, over the last 3 years, we've seen around 1,200 complaints that have come through to our office. A lot of it's been central heating or lack of central heating, and a lot of damp issues.
And can you prosecute landlords?
We can do. We'd prefer not to. We'd much prefer landlords to work with us. Most actions we do tend to sort out in an informal manner with the landlord. But every now and again, yes, we have to go down that route where we have to take further action, where we've gone through all the formal processes, we've served them with a notice, they've not complied, and at the very worst, we will have to go to court.
And presumably you work alongside other agencies?
Yes, yeah. I mean, we work very closely with the fire service. And because if you consider somewhere like the houses of multiple occupancy, where you've got shared kitchen, shared bathroom, but they've got their own bedroom facilities, a lot of those are quite often very poor accommodation, and we've got very vulnerable tenants in there. So we work very closely with the fire service.
Okay, it's nice to see you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for telling us more about it, Jacqui.